It's only been 3 months and I already got it back. So hood and it keep coming back. Girlfriend telling me I don't know how to act. Telling them bye, baby, fall back.
Hi. If you're new to my channel, I go by Michael Meg Gill. And what are we doing today? Cooking, of course. I'm not going to go through every step of this recipe, but I'm going to show you as much as I can. So we are making my feta cheese tomato sauce, and we're going to be making a pasta dish. So up first, we're cooking some bacon. To that bacon, I had some leftover sausage and Italian sausage and ground beef. So we will be adding that. I've already washed off my tomatoes. I also couldn't remember if I've shared this recipe with you already, so you may be getting this for the second time. I have to go back through my videos and see. Here's the feta cheese we're going to use. So first step is to get all of the meat done. That's why the bacon's cooking. And then we will get once the bacon is almost done, we'll get the sausage and the hamburger in there. And we're going to cut up some onion and garlic to go in there as well. And also some green pepper or some red and yellow and orange peppers. And these are the onions right here.
Don't care what they say about me, they say. Runs it with the best, runs it in the west, tatted on the chest, So what, yeah. They say they're gonna hurt me, just wait and see, but they don't know me. I am their one, their boy, and I love it all. I can't leave them alone. Got that good girl game, but the dope one's turning me on. Just that I know what I want. So bad I love that I can't leave them alone. I can't leave them alone. Tried that game, but the dope one's turning me on. Just that I know what I want. I can't leave them alone.
Excellent. Listening to a podcast and got the news on back there, but now let's cut up onion. Gotta wash off this, and we'll add that to everything, and then I'm gonna do probably another onion, and garlic, and we'll get these cut up. So now I need to drain the grease out of the meat. All right, now let's transfer our tomatoes to this pot. And we're also gonna add our vegetables. All right, next, we're gonna add the feta cheese right here in the middle and some olive oil. Let's get this nice and coated with the olive oil. Feta cheese. I'm making this harder than it has to be. Let me get my scissors. All right, this is gonna be a lot easier because we want that to remain a block. That little juice can go in there. We're gonna add some salt and pepper. We'll add other seasonings as we continue to cook this. I'm also going to be adding some herb, and I do want to add one grated carrot, which I will do next. All right, change of plans. Do not have any carrots, so let's just put this in the oven like this. The oven is heating up to 425. It's at 300. I'm going to go ahead and put it in there now. I'm gonna set a timer on that for 30 minutes. So I'm gonna add 2 more things to this, well actually 3. I've just got some thyme that I'm putting in here, and then I will remove the twigs once it gets the flavor and everything. But I'm also I chopped up some rosemary, and I'm going to, and I chopped up, instead of carrots, we're gonna be putting in some mushrooms that I chopped up also. So now all of this is going to go into the oven. Oh, I also added just a smidge of beer. Yeah, just a little bit of beer. I'm over here wiping off the cutting board with my soapy bleachy water. So now let's get this back into the oven and let it cook for that 30 minutes. This is how we're looking right now. I'm gonna get in here and stir this up. The cheese has melted. The tomatoes, they will pop and burst open as we continue to cook this, and this is what I want. I'm gonna pull those the thyme out once I get everything incorporated. But right now, this is where we're at. I'm gonna add a little bit of white wine to this. Since I have it, it'll only increase the flavor. And then we will add some spaghetti sauce. I have a few things that was left over for me making the homemade pizza. So I'm gonna be adding all of those things. Let's let this cook for just a few more minutes to get those tomatoes to pop. So it's coming along. It smells really good in here. I wish you could smell it. It's like the garlic and all the herbs. But this is what else we're gonna be adding to it. I told you, let me take this out now so you can see everything else that I will be adding, and then I just will need to cook some pasta and we'll mix that in later. But this is everything else that I'm gonna be adding. So I'm gonna add some butter, just a little bit, not even a whole stick, maybe half of a stick. I'm gonna pour just a little bit of wine in there. I think it'll give it a good flavor. I've got this kale pesto sauce, a little bit more olive oil. I'm gonna use the rest of this pizza sauce. I'm gonna use the rest of this pesto, which will go good with the kale pesto. I've got some sun-dried tomatoes right here, so just gonna go ahead and use all of those. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken broth. So that will be the end of the ingredients. I wish I did have some carrots because that adds some sweetness to it. If I do need to add any sweetness to it, I'll just add a little bit of brown sugar to it. So not white sugar, brown sugar. Or as I say, not Caucasian sugar, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. So it'll be brown sugar. So just waiting on that. Right now I'm just gonna chill. Got home from work, tired to come home and cook. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna let the sauce do its thing. I'm gonna put the spaghetti on, and I'll show you everything once I mix it together right before I eat, and then we will top it off with Parmesan cheese, and should be pretty good. Okay, I've got the water on for the spaghetti, and now I think I want to take the sauce out, mix the meat in, mix all of the sauces in, all of the ingredients back here that I told you about. So let's do that right now. gonna put the top on this and put this back into the oven. I have turned the oven down now to 325. Let's go ahead and add our spaghetti. Okay, all we gotta do now is wait for the pasta to get done and for the sauce to get done. And then we can make a plate, taste it, give you that tasting that you like to see, and it'll be dinner done. I had some spinach left over, so I just wanted to add that real quick. Spinach will cook down really fast. Also, just want to make sure this isn't sticking. This is a non-stick skillet, so it shouldn't be, and it's not. Yeah, just wanted to add that. I will be adding a few more seasonings once this is done. I set a timer for 25 minutes, so this will be done pretty soon. But yeah, let's get the top back on. Back into the oven for this last 25 minutes. Let's check on the pasta. Just want to make sure it's not sticking. I think I'm going to turn the pasta out. So we're almost there. Let's turn the pasta out. Yeah, we're almost to mealtime. It's not a good angle for the light, but let's get the pasta out. I'm hungry. I'm not even waiting the full 25 minutes. I know it's done. So let's take that out. Oh, 25 minutes. Hey Google, stop. Sorry if that did something to your Google products. I had some cucumbers and ranch sauce, so I'm just gonna put it in here. I don't want to mess up dishes unnecessarily. So let's get some pasta. Some of the sauce. Put some Parmesan cheese on here. All right, here we go. Very hot. That feta cheese just flavors and seasons everything. I may add just a little bit of brown sugar. And actually, I would like the sauce to be a little thicker than it is. But I think once it settles down, it'll be great. And I may end up just putting the pasta in with the sauce, which will thicken up the sauce. Yeah, we're done. We did it. I'm tired. I'm ready to eat. I'm gonna eat the rest of this. This is like my taste portion. Let's give you one last look at our feta cheese pasta. From the Parmesan cheese here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Thank you for joining me again. I'm Michael McGill as I try to find the good light. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Thank you for joining me. Come on back next week now. You hear? Later.